so I got the poll going now. So I got another. So I'm starting the next stream. All right. So if you didn't see the first stream, happy 4th of July, all that good stuff. Me personally, I don't celebrate holidays, and also I'm not opposed to people that do. That would obviously be really hypocritical of me. And one thing I do not want to be accused of being is a hypocrite. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. To those of you who are working, thank you for working on this day, whether you volunteered or you just got put on the schedule or whatever the case may be. I'm glad that you're working today, making that money. Me, I'm going to be making that money a little bit later today, not right now, obviously, but I'm going to be making that paper today too. So, you know, I definitely appreciate, because I just went into, if you looked at the last stream, I went into AM, PM, got gas, some water, some chocolate milk, and Gatorade for munch and stuff like that. Got some chocolate milk for Gumball. So yeah, you know, I'm glad that those guys were there to help a brother out on this great day. Now me, as y'all know, I work for the state of California. So of course, you know, working for the state, I don't have work today, or at least in the department that I work in, I don't have work today. Where I work at, I don't have work today. But I am also a Lyft driver. So I'm also a Lyft driver, which means that I still got opportunities to make money today. And trust me when I tell you, I am going to take full advantage. Now, luckily, there's hardly any traffic on the I-5 right now. So since there's no traffic, I don't have to worry about being stuck somewhere. Bubba J, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Bubba J. Good afternoon, everybody. Make sure y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Because, yeah, I'm going to talk about a whole lot of nothing on my journey home, which, by the way, I'm going to show y'all the road right now. We got Connor up in here. Hi, $1 million. Hey, look, if you send $1 million, I will not complain, personally. Because your boy need it. I'm broke. Your boy really need it. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. If you don't know where that like button is, just double tap your screen. Just a bop bop. Hit that double tap real quick. Help a brother get Google's money. Hashtag I want Google's money. Yeah, obviously I will send 9 million. So I'm actually heading home right now. I actually just dropped my kids off at my mom's. So I dropped my kids off at my mom's house. That was just in the last live stream that I just did. So I took them over there because my mom's going over to my sister's house on Monday, and she's going to go visit my youngest brother, who's locked up right now, and I guess he has a parole board on Monday. Yes, you can curse. I'm an adult. It's okay. Yes, you can curse. Plus, my moderators aren't here to stop you anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, essentially, you know, like my mom is gonna get I gotta pay for my kids' tickets. Well, I gotta pay for Munch's ticket, but Gumball, she's under 5, so she can get on free. But I still gotta, you know, get the bread to get them out there and stuff like that, because my mom already got her ticket. And they're gonna go out there with my sister, spend some time out there with them, spend some time with their cousin and stuff like that. And me, I'm just gonna focus on trying to make as much money as possible. except for on Monday, because I got to go to court on Monday and figure out why the hell ain't nobody contacted me and all this other shit. Because I got a court date on Monday, but my attorney has not my public, excuse me, let me be more precise. My public defender has not contacted me. I have not gotten any correspondence in the mail, and I'm supposed to be there on the 7th, or which is Monday, and I have not gotten anything. And what's going to happen is if I don't get anything, I'm going to end up just going to work super late, because I was told that I had to be at work, and I mean I had to be there, and I have not been contacted. And I gotta actually find all my paperwork too, because I didn't I don't remember where I put my paperwork for when I went to court. So I gotta let them know. I gotta get some substantiation to my job to let them know that I was there, that I made an attempt, and all that other good stuff. But never mind, I will send you the money because I'm 9 and I made a business. Oh, we got more. Oh my goodness. So actually, believe it or not, my youngest moderator is 10. I want to say my youngest moderator is 10. And I would make my daughter a moderator, but she keeps changing her channel. She keeps changing through a bunch of proxy accounts and stuff like that. So I can't make her a moderator to my channel, but my youngest moderator is 10. The only thing he does is he keeps changing the name of his channel because he likes to troll too. So he's like a troll, but he's also my moderator. Well, I can't look at the camera because I'm keeping my eyes on the road. But yes, if you're probably wondering, yes, my hairline sucks. I'm old. Get over it. All right, let me get over to the slow lane here because the lanes are merging. Yeah, and I'm gonna add more moderators as the more subscribers I get. So like when I get to 1,400, I'm gonna add 2 more moderators when I get to 1,400 subscribers. Right now I think I have like 15 moderators, but they're hardly ever online. I think let me see, Princess AGTV, she does content, but she has multiple channels, so I don't always, and I only know about her main channel, or rather I'm only subscribed to her main channel, so I don't generally see when, rather should I say, I see when she posts stuff. So I'll see when she posts stuff, but she hasn't posted anything in a while. Like she hasn't done like her live streams with her husband. So I can't, so I haven't been able to watch anything there. What she said, she's probably live streaming right now, so I don't think I'll be able to see her. I don't think I'll be able to see their live stream, and they're probably not looking at mine either. Let's see, Tashi is asleep, so you know, of course she's asleep, so of course she's not watching. But yes, I made my girlfriend a moderator. I made her a moderator. Don't judge me. Who else is a moderator? Devon, he's a moderator, but he's also a troll, so he's always in and out. But again, I don't be telling them when I be on or offline. Hashtag Officer Dante OnlyFans. Let me see, who else is a moderator? I need to actually go on my I need to go on my studio page so I can actually see who all of my moderators are, because I always forget who my moderators are. And we got Bubba J. He's the only one who's The only one who actually got points here, I guess, because I'm assuming because Connor didn't like or subscribe. But yeah, you got, in order to get the top fan spot, you gotta like and subscribe and stuff like that. I still gotta go over what constitutes making you a top fan, but I think being a subscriber and liking the video makes a difference between if you get to be on the top fans list or not. But Bubba J is the only one who's on the list, and Connor, he's actually dropped all these comments. I would have thought he'd been up here too, but I guess because he didn't like or subscribe or something like that, he didn't make the top fans list. And that's okay though, cause you don't have to. I just like asking people to hit the like button and subscribing, because hey, help me get Google's money. Hashtag I want Google's money. I'll be grateful. Trust me when I tell you, likes, like kindness is free. Hitting the subscribe button is free. All that stuff is free, and all I ask is that you do me a freebie, right? You just do me that good freebie. No complaints here. Yeah, so I won't complain, and trust me when I tell you, Google will pay me off of the strength of how many people is hitting that like button and how many people is hitting that subscribe button. So hold on, let me see. You said OnlyFans a few minutes ago. Yeah, I said hashtag Officer Dante OnlyFans, because one of my moderators says he does OnlyFans. He says he does OnlyFans, and hey, you support the homie when they do their OnlyFans. You gotta support people. You gotta support people. So and I'm gonna tell you right now, if I did OnlyFans, the world would know I would be doing OnlyFans. Because I wouldn't be on YouTube. I would not be on YouTube. I would be on OnlyFans, slinging penis. I would be on OnlyFans, slinging penis, like it's nobody else's business. Talking about I want OnlyFans money. Subscribe to my OnlyFans because I want OnlyFans money, but I'm not on OnlyFans. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not on OnlyFans. I'm on YouTube. I would like to. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. A part of me actually did want to start an OnlyFans. But if I learned anything about being a content creator, even in the prostitution space, is that being a content creator is a saturated market, right? It really is a saturated market, especially since you're in the space to be able to monetize. Because you're in the space to monetize, it ain't gonna be too many people who are going to make a lot of money on OnlyFans. Very few people actually make money on OnlyFans, right? The average payout on OnlyFans is like $100 and something a month. Now, granted, that is a lot of money. Well, that's a lot more than I'm making. It's a lot more. Well, I mean, not more than I'm making per se, but it's a lot more than I'm getting from YouTube, because I'm getting zero from YouTube. I got to remind myself to keep posting these videos, keep doing these live streams for short every now and again, so I can get eventually get Google's money. Because I can tell you right now, nothing would make me happier than being able to clock in another $5 or $6 every month off of YouTube. That's $5. That's $5, Buster. That $5 turns into $6. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, once I monetize, yes, I will actually dedicate more time to YouTube, and I will do Lyft less and YouTube more. I will actually dedicate more time to this shit. But not gonna lie, YouTube is more or less a hobby, as it were. Obviously I still want to get the monetization, because I'm trying to catch up to my homegirl Quita. Shout out to Quita Nation. But I also want to be able to, you know, I still want to be able to get to it where I'm still having fun doing this, but I still want to get paid doing this. But it's gonna take me a little bit longer. It's gonna take me a little bit longer, and I understand that, and I'm actually okay with that. I'm actually pretty happy with that because, you know, when I get there, I just know that my effort was actually worth it because I actually I used my own voice, right? I will be able to take to the bank the money that I make from YouTube, knowing that I use my own voice. I actually was like, look, I'm giving you my passions, my pleasures, my pains. You are getting me, right? Like, that's the one thing. I think the niche for this channel will more than likely just be me. I am the niche. I am what you are here to see. You are here to see my story, because that's basically what it is. When I make these videos, especially when I make these videos, I don't make these videos to try to be an influencer. Like, I'm not out here to tell y'all that what you're doing is right or wrong. What I'm doing when I'm on YouTube is I'm just telling you what I'm going through. I'm telling you my experience and what would be a good, you know, and let you decide based on my experience. You can decide how you live your life based on my experience. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is try to claim to be an influencer, and I'm damn sure not gonna be telling people what they should and shouldn't be doing. Like, when I talk about the downfall of the red pill, I don't tell people, hey, you shouldn't be following red pill content, right? I'm telling you that, well, the way they're doing it, what I'm doing when I talk about the downfall of the red pill, I talk about why what they're doing isn't working. And I'm not necessarily talking about the content creators themselves, because the content creators themselves are doing what they're supposed to do. They're trying to make money off of lonely men, right? They're making their money off of lonely men. That's just the reality of it. And who am I to tell them to not make their money? Get your money, man. What I'm saying is that listening to it based off of what they're telling you shouldn't do is wrong. Now, I'm saying it's wrong, but I'm not saying, hey, don't not do it. Hey, if that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. You're adults. And that goes for the women too. Like, hey, look, you're adults. My whole thing is that, you know, it shouldn't be, you know, it. I'm just going to take a quote from Manosphere Highlights Daily. This is a YouTube channel that I used to watch frequently, but now I don't watch it as much anymore because a lot of the stuff is just not all the way what it should be. But a quote from Manosphere Highlights Daily is, listen to all, follow none. Oh, and protect yourself at all times. But that listen to all, follow none thing was by far the most important thing that I took off of everything that I heard from that channel. It is by far the most important part of their channel. That is the most important message of that channel, is listen to all and follow none. And the most important part of the channel was protect yourself at all times. Protecting yourself at all times is by far the most important thing you can do as far as protecting your peace and your future is concerned. You know, like, so when I give you my life on this platform, I'm not telling you what you should do or shouldn't do, because I'm not going to insult people. I'm not going to call people broke because they don't like and subscribe to my channel, or they don't send me a Cash App, or they don't or whenever the time comes, they're not hitting the super chat or sending the gifts to me or nothing like that. I'm not going to do all that, right? I'm not going to tell you that you're a simp for being a single mother. I'm not going to call you a loser for not being able to get the kind of girl you want, or try to get the kind of woman you want. I'm not doing all that. What you're going to hear me say is that this is what happened to me. Take what you will with this information and live your life off of it. Learn from it. God, let my experience guide you. And hopefully it guides you in the right direction. Because let's be real, you'll never live my life. Like, that's just the reality of it. You will never live my life, and I will never live yours. For all I know, Connor Brooks, you could be rich. I will never live your life. You might be a rich kid. I will never live your life. And me, I'm poor. You will never live my life. That's just the reality of it. You will never live my life. You know, and I tell people all the time, it's on my channel. I'm just a bum with a phone and a bad imagination. You will learn about me. And again, I think I want to consider that my niche. You will learn about me. You will learn my experiences. You will learn my pleasures, my pains, my passions, what I love. You will learn me, and I think I want to try to center that around. I want to center my channel around me. Yeah, I'm still gonna have all my little funnies or try to be funnies and stuff in there. I'm still gonna try to say things, you know, try to be motivational, you know, have my little goofiness in here every day. But what's really centered around my channel is basically me. I want everybody to see me. You will see the real me. And now, granted, that's not gonna draw a lot of eyes. It's not gonna put asses in seats. It's not gonna be anything exciting. It's gonna be boring, right? It's gonna be boring because I'm not insulting single mothers or telling guys that they're not real men or anything like that. I'm not doing anything that's gonna draw a real shock. Hell, the big dogs of YouTube ain't gonna ever see this and react to it, especially the reaction channels. They're never gonna see this stuff. They're just gonna know that I don't exist. You feel me? Because I can tell you right now, if Abba and Preach ever seen any one of my videos, and they just see and they ever react to it, I know for a fact that I am going to be head over heels happy. Because first off, whether they critique me in a good way or not, whether they critique me in a good way or a bad way, doesn't matter. The fact that somebody like Abba and Preach would critique me, it means that they saw me, they heard my voice, and that is something to be appreciated. That would be something to appreciate. I mean, just think, if somebody like Abba and Preach saw one of my videos and reacted to it, even the videos that if I were to look back on them now, I would have to actually recant on a lot, because I know a lot of my videos I have to actually retract on. I have to actually be like, you know what, I was actually wrong about that. I might have to change my stance on that. I might have to be, and that's just what it is. And some videos are just downright bad. So the way I see it is, you know, and if they critique it before I can retract any statements or whatever, I will gladly just react in kind. I will be like, you know what, they were right. I fucked up. I said that years ago, and I never took the time to retract those statements. I never took the time to be like, hey, I was wrong about this, or maybe I shouldn't have said that, or any of that good stuff. And that's just what it is. But I would be nothing short of happy if somebody actually reacted to my content, especially a more popular channel, or just period, a reaction channel, period. I would like nothing more. And if they call me a dumbass for what I said in my videos, then that'll just be what that is. But I would just be happy that somebody saw it and reacted to it. You know, because I see a lot of people whose videos get reacted to, and they come for smoke to these people. Like people have responded to Abba and Preach about what they had reacted to about them, particularly Fresh and Fit. You know, they didn't take it very well. Mediocre tutorial and reviews. I hope I said that right. MTR, if I said that wrong, I apologize, because I know he's not gonna react to none of my stuff because I'm way too small for a guy like that. But an MTR actually, because I'm actually a fan of MTR, right? Not to all of his content, but I'm definitely a fan of MTR, right? And I will gladly say that, if he reacted to anything that I posted, I would be damn proud, because again, that meant that he saw what I talk about. He sees what I talk about, you know. And if they ever come back, I would love for Playback to react to something that I've done, because Playback, I actually enjoyed the Playback channel, and I don't know whatever happened to Playback, outside of the rumors that I heard about them disbanding. And not gonna lie, uh, I I wasn't, or rather, I realized that I'm not a fan of Agent, of his solo work as it was, and I never seen Legend of Winnings. I never seen Legend of Winnings individual channels, so I can't be like, well, I mean, if they react to anything or anything, I don't know. I don't know if the brand still, I don't know if the Playback brand still exists, but I'm not a fan. But, and it's nothing against Agent. I'm quite confident that he puts in mad work. He's been doing YouTube for over a decade. Obviously he's pretty talented, but I wasn't a fan of his work as an individual, versus how I was a fan of the Playback channel. But if the Playback channel ever bounces back and starts doing content again, and because I'm still subscribed to the channel, but if they ever bounce back and come back and start making content again, trust me when I tell you, I will be the first motherfucker that'll be watching the videos. And if they react to anything that I post, I would be damn proud. So I hope a reaction channel finds me one day. But right now, I'm just coming up off of the strength of what I post and what the algorithm gives me. The algorithm ain't giving me a lot, but I'm also inconsistent. So that is something that I do have to fix. That's entirely on me, and I know that. So I definitely have to work on my consistency. That way I can be able to, get back. Because I can tell you right now, being consistent doing my live streams is the reason I got to 1,000 subscribers. That's how I got to 1,000 subscribers, live streaming. I got to 1,000 subscribers live streaming. Like, yeah, I got a lot of subscribers doing my YouTube shorts, but a lot of my subscribers, I think I had like 500 subscribers off of my 1,000 subscribers. At least 500 came off of live streams, and I just kept being consistent with it. And the fact that I kept being consistent with it, it got me deeper and deeper into the algorithm, especially when I was doing like handyman stuff. Like when I do handyman stuff, like putting together like stuff for my daughter, or when I'm doing like maintenance with my car and stuff like that. That shit is where most of my views come from. And I'm not really a mechanic, as it were, but I know how to do some basic handyman stuff. I know how to do basic handyman stuff. Like, women always talk about men can't change a tire. I can change a tire. I can easily change a tire. That's actually pretty easy. I ain't gonna lie. That hold on. Let me show y'all. This is actually pretty cool. Look at this. That's actually cool. And the guys that's adjacent to them, they honked at them because they liked it too. I ain't gonna lie. That was actually pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of my subscribers came, from doing live streams. I did those live streams. People watched them. I was consistent with them, and I really do have to get back into the groove of that. So, and I was supposed to have been recorded a video a few days ago. I never got started. So it's like my lack of consistency is basically the reason for my downfall. I haven't gotten anywhere because I haven't done anything. If I actually did stuff, I would be just fine right now. Sorry, Aturaza, I will not be coming over. In fact, my phone battery is actually low. I need to hurry up and get in the house and need to get in the house and actually check out my and put my phone on the charger. All right, so I'm gonna end this right here because I just got off the freeway. So I'm gonna end the live stream right here actually. But I appreciate everybody, the few people who actually hung out in this live stream. So y'all remember what I like to say, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Kindness is free. I'm cheap as fuck. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Stay mad, my hatters.